Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Philo B. I am Philo, and I am finally back. Listen, I know I left you guys high and dry in 2K21, and I'm sorry. It's not because, I didn't like the game or anything. It's just the content started to dry up, and I didn't think you guys really liked it. But we're past that, and we're back. And we're back like we never left. So, before we jump into this video, there is something I want to let you guys know. I am currently sitting at 173 subscribers. I know that's not a lot, but it's something. And I'm trying to hit 500. So once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to give away some copies of NBA 2K22. It doesn't matter the console. You can be on Xbox Series S, Series X, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, PC, Switch. It doesn't matter. It'll be the choice of the lucky subscriber. So make sure to tell your friends to like, subscribe, and comment so they can win. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. As you guys can see from the title, this build, this is a DemiGod build. At the end of this video, I hope to be able to convince you to make this point guard build over any other build. The position is point guard, hand doesn't matter. You guys know I go left-handed because I'm left-handed in real life, and it feels so good to be able to say that again. And jersey number, I went 66, just because there used to be a store called Philip 66, and y'all know my name's Philip. It's just this weird, corny thing. So, jumping on here, as you can notice, my height looks a little bit different because I switched from imperial to metric. There's a reason why I did that, and I will tell you guys here in just a moment why I did that. So, for the height, we are gonna put it up to 1.99 meters. That translates to 6'6". That is very important, and you'll see why in a second. For the weight, we're gonna put it to 90 kilograms, and then for the wingspan, we're gonna leave it where it's at. For the body type, I put built because it looks perfect at the park. It makes me be able to, get body up advantages on these guards, and I really don't get thrown around too much, and I don't look too big or too small. So, jumping into the attributes, and these attributes are finna kill you guys when you see them. For the close shot, we're gonna put the close shot up to about a 60. What I did learn this year versus last year is putting up some attributes this year will lower other stats, and that didn't happen last year, so I had to adjust to that. So for the driving layup, we're gonna put that up to an 85, and then for the driving dunk, we're gonna put that up to a 90. So pause right here. How many point guards do you know with an 85 driving layup, which is more than enough to get the layup packages, and the 90 driving dunk? So this build is already caking up to be something amazing. For the standing dunk, we're not gonna touch it. Listen to me. At the end of this video, I'm gonna put in a few clips just so y'all can see a little bit of what this build can do. Nothing fancy, it'll be about 2 or 3 clips, but I have no standing dunk on this build, and I get the standing dunk 100% of the time I'm standing next to the goal off of height alone. I promise you, you do not need standing dunk. You also don't need the post control, simply because these guards are gonna be too small to guard you. I'm posting folks up without post control, and there's gonna be a certain shooting bass that you can get without having any post control. For the mid range, we're gonna put that up to a 90. And then for the 3-pointer, we're gonna put that up to a 90. Now pause. How many point guard builds are 6'6" out here with a 90 driving dunk, 90 mid range, 90 3-pointer, 85 layup? You can't tell me this is not looking like the power forward DemiGod from 2K21, but we're not done. For the free throw, we're not gonna touch that. The reason why we're not gonna touch it is because what I learned last year is I had very low free throw, but I had Stephen Curry's release, and I turned my meter off. And I know it's released like the back of my hand, his free throw release. So as long as you know the release, you can green it 100%, it doesn't matter. Passing accuracy, I didn't touch that either. And a ball handle, I put that to an 88. And then with the speed with ball, I maxed that out. The reason I didn't touch the passing accuracy is because this build is so amazing that I was getting my teammates wide open. I always get my teammates completely open because everyone focuses on me. And me personally, I feel like passing accuracy is based off the person. Yes, it'll help what kind of passes you can make, but if the defense is focused on you, and you're getting your teammates wide open and you're just giving them wide open passes, that passing accuracy really doesn't matter. So let's move on to the defense, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the build. I didn't touch the interior because, trust me, I'm going to tell you in a little bit why I didn't touch that. You'll see. With the perimeter defense, we're going to put that to a 90, and then with the steal, we're going to put that to an 89. Now, pause. This is why I didn't touch the interior defense. This build has a 90 perimeter defense, and it's 6'6" with an 89 steal. With the way steals are this year, I'm telling you guys, I'm getting about 4 steals a game, and that's why I didn't touch the interior defense, because when big men go up on me, half of the time I can get a strip. And this is before I even put ball stripper on. Now that I have ball stripper on, trust me, the way that the steals are, you're going to be ripping the big man every time they try to go up in front of you. So you don't even need interior defense. For the block, I put the block up to about a 57. That's more than enough for me to get a good shot contest and to bar the shots down low. With the offensive rebound, I'll put that up to about a 45. And then for the defensive rebound, I actually put that to a 70, which is great for a point guard. With the speed, maxed out the speed at 85, maxed out the acceleration at an 83. I didn't touch the strength because I didn't need it. I dropped that vertical down to a 70. And then with the stamina, I put the stamina up to a 97. And with this last little attribute, it really doesn't matter where you throw it. You just throw it right there on the free throw. It doesn't matter. You'll be fine. So I want you guys to pause and look at this build, right? Pause and look at this build. This build is 6'6" with an 85 driving layup, a 90 driving dunk, a 90 mid-range, a 90 three-pointer, 88 ball handle, 90 perimeter defense, 89 steal with 85 speed. Can someone please tell me the reason you would not make this build? Just please, someone tell me. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take a little bit off of that. I want to see a little something here. Put that right there just for good measure. Can someone please explain to me why you wouldn't make this build? 6'6", 90 driving dunk, 90 mid-range, 90 three-pointer, 88 ball handle. This build is, trust me, this build is actually fast too with that goal quick first step. The only thing I will say is, I wish I had a little bit more playmaking. So what I did was I signed to the University of Michigan. I went to Michigan State because they give you +4 to your playmaking. You get, 4 extra playmaking badges. And that right there was more than enough for me to be able to get all the badges I wanted. Now, as for why I switched it to the metric versus the imperial, I want to show you guys something that you guys didn't know. Look at this right here. Boom. The chef badge. What does it say right there at the bottom? It says you must be 1.98 meters or shorter to get chef. I am 1.99 meters, which means I'm 6'6". This game is saying you cannot be taller than 6'5". You have to be 6'5" or shorter to get chef on gold. I'm 6'6" and I'm able to get chef on gold, and that is why we switched to the metric versus the imperial, because if you would have made them the other way, it's not possible to get that. So not only are you 6'6" and you're speed boosting and you're just a demon, you're on demon time, you can get the chef badge and these people are not going to be able to stop you. And like I said, you don't even need post control. And on top of that, you still have fade ace. You still have fade ace Hall of Fame. Dude, look at these badges. Look at these badges, man. Yes, mismatch expert, but we really don't need that, man. Oh my God, man. This build, I just don't understand why you would want to make another point guard build. This build can guard the 1, 2, and 3, and in some instances, it can even guard the 4 if they have one of those 6'7", 6'8" power forwards. You can guard them too. Man, this build, dude. So moving on with the takeovers. As usual, takeover is preference, but you guys know I'm gonna go with ankle breaking shots. For my secondary, I decided to go with spot up precision. The reason why is because you guys know with the spot up precision, it makes your shot meter bigger and it extends your green window, and we always want to do that. So, as usual, guys, this is all my opinion. In my opinion, this is the best point guard build in the game, baby. When I first made this build, I walked around the park, looking at folks' 2K cards. I didn't see any point guard that look better than me, in my opinion, stat-wise. This build is something different. But it is all strictly opinion. If you guys think there's something bad about it, let me know in the comments. You think there's something good, let me know in the comments. I am still doing the NBA players. I just wanted to bring this special build to you. And there's going to be another build that I bring to y'all pretty soon that's game-breaking, man. This is a game-breaking build that I'm going to bring to y'all in a few days, maybe tomorrow. It's a game-breaking build that I'm going to bring to you guys pretty soon. And it can also get ankle-breaking shots takeover. So, if you created this build correctly, you came out with a two-way shot creator with shades of Lonzo Ball, DeJounte Murray, and LaMelo Ball. And trust me, those three guys are some of the best point guards that we have in the league right now. And I think it's great, you know, to be compared to them. I think it's an accurate comparison. And I really do think this is the best point guard build in the game. Remember, guys, we're trying to hit 500. Once we hit 500 subs, we're going to do giveaways. Once we hit 200, 300, and 400 subs, though, we're going to be giving away VC. So be sure to like it up so you can win that VC. And you can win you a copy of NBA 2K22. It's your boy, Philo B. I am Philo, and we're back for 2K22. And I'm out. Peace.